One of the most beloved of our nation's accents is the Southern drawl. From films like Smokey and the Bandit to Lucky Logan, the quirky dialect has emerged as integral to our fictional landscape. Any performer can benefit from understanding the structure of this accent, because films continue to showcase the people of the American South and their charming, intriguing, and spirited culture. This lesson is designed to help you speak with a convincing Southern drawl. I'll explain a pair of the leading vowel and consonant changes, then demonstrate those changes in the text. The long I begins with the short A. Decided, average guy, highly unusual, line up, right thing, tempered by time. In standard American speech, the long I begins with a short O and is pronounced in the lower portion of the mouth, resonating in the jaw. Decided, guy, highly, line, right, time. Down south, there's a shift to the nose. This gives rise to a more open vowel, which distorts the sound dramatically. Decided, guy, highly, line, right, time. Nasalize the R vowel. Career decision. Highly unusual circumstances. Garner attention. Steal in the orphanage. Short bursts. Tell this story, supporting role, those terrible events. In the following section, the speaker is a good old boy who was thrust into a controversial situation and was pressed into writing a memoir about what happened. The tale has a science fiction bent, and the plot is really not key to our lesson. What is key is that you notice the application of the changed long I sound and the nasality of the hard R vowel. I've placed the text in the About section. At any point, you might scroll down and read the words yourself, attempting those two key changes and daring your best Southern drawl. When I decided to be an actor, I understood that if things went well, I would attract the public eye. I made that career decision when I was still in the orphanage. By the time I hit my 30s and no big break had come my way, I figured I'd be lucky if Hollywood tossed me a supporting role. I'm a go-along to get along sort. So when I watch fellow actors line up at award shows, I just put up and shut up. At the heart of it, I was an average guy with wild ambitions tempered by time. So what happened, those terrible events, and how they garnered attention from literally two worlds, well, I hadn't expected any of it. I resisted the idea of producing this memoir, fearing it would turn out to be yet another case of me crapping on myself. Like I said, I'm an average guy who lived through highly unusual circumstances and didn't always do the right thing. The fact my actions made history is a recent development and one I'll never be comfortable with. Still, I outlasted those difficult times, and they at least led to something unique. So why did I take the plunge? Well, although there were short bursts of bad decisions, if I tell this story just right, the reader will see most of my moves were done out of love. I hope you enjoyed this lesson. There are many Southern stereotypes, but you don't have to pull on a pair of camel pants and don a baseball cap to sound Southern. Follow the guidelines and your speech will contribute to a respectful portrayal. I provided the tools. It's up to you to make some magic. Y'all come back now, you hear?